Learn English through story. The Guardian's Choice. In the ancient city of Liris, nestled between verdant mountains and a tranquil sea, there lived a wise and revered guardian named Alara. As the custodian of the sacred grove, Alara was responsible for maintaining the balance between nature and the people of Liris. The sacred grove was no ordinary forest. It was imbued with mystical energies that influenced the prosperity of the city and the well-being of its inhabitants. Alara's wisdom and dedication earned her the respect of all who knew her. Her duties involved not only tending to the grove but also making difficult decisions for the greater good of Liris. Among the many treasures of the sacred grove was the Tree of Wisdom, an ancient tree that held the answers to any question posed to it. However, its answers came at a cost, and Alara was the only one who could consult it. One day, a charismatic and ambitious merchant named Marcus approached Alara. Marcus was known for his sharp business acumen and unquenchable thirst for wealth and power. He had heard tales of the Tree of Wisdom and believed that its knowledge could make him the richest and most influential man in Liris. Guardian Alara, Marcus began, his voice smooth and persuasive, I seek the wisdom of the ancient tree. With its guidance, I can bring untold prosperity to our city. Alara, always cautious of such requests, studied Marcus carefully. The Tree of Wisdom grants knowledge, but it requires a sacrifice. What are you willing to offer, Marcus? Marcus, confident and somewhat arrogant, replied, I will offer whatever it takes to achieve my goals. Alara sighed inwardly, sensing the potential for trouble. Very well, Marcus, you may pose your question, but remember, the tree's wisdom comes with consequences. That night, under the pale light of the moon, Alara led Marcus to the Tree of Wisdom. The ancient tree stood tall and majestic, its leaves shimmering with an ethereal glow. Marcus stepped forward, his eyes filled with ambition. Tree of Wisdom, he intoned, tell me the secret to becoming the most powerful and wealthy man in Liris. The tree rustled its leaves, and a deep, resonant voice emerged. To gain the wealth and power you seek, you must trade your compassion for ambition, your empathy for cunning, and your connections for control. Are you willing to pay this price? Marcus, blinded by his desires, agreed without hesitation. The tree's energy surged, and Marcus felt a transformation within him. He became more ruthless, more strategic, and began to amass wealth at an unprecedented rate. However, as he rose to power, he also became increasingly isolated, losing friends and allies who could no longer tolerate his cold and calculating nature. The city of Liris prospered materially, but an undercurrent of unease began to spread. The people felt the absence of the warmth and community that once defined their lives. Alara watched with a heavy heart as Marcus's influence grew, knowing that his success came at the cost of the city's soul. Years passed, and the weight of his choices began to take its toll on Marcus. Despite his wealth and power, he felt an emptiness that no amount of gold could fill. He realized too late that the price he paid for the tree's wisdom had stripped him of his humanity. Desperate to reclaim what he had lost, Marcus returned to the sacred grove, seeking Alara's counsel once more. Guardian Alara, he pleaded, I have gained everything I desired, but I have lost my soul. Is there a way to undo my mistake? Alara looked at him with a mixture of sadness and compassion. The Tree of Wisdom's answers are binding, Marcus. You cannot undo the past, but you can choose a different path for the future. How? Marcus asked, his voice breaking with regret. By giving back what you have taken, Alara replied. Use your wealth and influence to rebuild the community, to foster connections, and to show empathy and compassion. Only then can you begin to heal the wounds you have caused. Determined to make amends, Marcus began to transform his business empire into a force for good. He invested in public works, supported the arts, and created opportunities for those less fortunate. Slowly, the people of Liris began to see the change in him, and the city's spirit began to heal. Alara continued to guide Marcus, teaching him the importance of balance and the true meaning of prosperity. As Marcus rebuilt his relationships and regained the trust of his people, he found a sense of fulfillment that far surpassed the empty satisfaction of wealth and power. The city of Liris thrived not just in material wealth but in community spirit and unity. Marcus's legacy became one of redemption and transformation, a powerful testament to the strength of character and the possibility of change. Alara, now an elder, reflected on the lessons learned. The tree of wisdom remained a powerful tool, but its true value lay in understanding the cost of knowledge and the importance of using it wisely. She continued to protect the sacred grove, ensuring that its gifts were only used for the greater good. And so, the story of Marcus and Alara became a cherished tale in Liris, passed down through generations. It served as a reminder that true power and prosperity come not from wealth and ambition but from compassion, empathy, and the connections we build with others. The sacred grove, with its mystical energies, remained a symbol of wisdom and balance, guarded by those who understood the profound responsibility that came with its secrets. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.